While visiting an antique lamp shop, you accidentally release a powerful genie. And out of gratitude, the genie makes you an offer. The genie will grant you a storybook life, filled with adventure and challenge, both successes and failures, love and heartbreak, bittersweet and beautiful like a perfectly crafted piece of literature. However, there's a catch. You will get an epic life, but none of it will be real. The whole thing will be a dream, a figment, a beautiful hallucination. So now the question, would you take the genie's offer? So this might seem like a pretty good deal. It's literally a dream come true. Sure, it wouldn't be real, but we're talking about a storybook life. And story is that thing that the real world so often feels like it's missing, which is why we already use story as a means to transcend our ordinary lives. We love story. I mean, our tastes might differ, but our love for story is universal in its many forms, from novels and film and television to video games to gossip and even the news. And our brains think in story, as we discussed in episode 5. It's how we process information. It's how we make sense of the world. We use story as a way to create meaning in our lives. And we're hungry for meaning. We want a moral. We want it all to make sense. And so if given the opportunity to live a storybook life, I think that we would be very tempted to say yes. Which would probably be a mistake. Because there's a problem, of course. It's not real. And we care deeply about whether things are real or not. It's the difference between a replica of a piece of art and the original. We crave the authentic, the actual. And I think that lack of reality would slowly poison everything. Sure, the dream would be amazing, but ultimately empty. It would have no more substance than a video game, a beautiful escape. But for how long? Because it would be missing something essential, something that I personally believe is a key part of our happiness. It would have no meaning. Which brings us to the existential dilemma of humanity. We crave stories because they create meaning, but we also require truth to create meaning. In fact, we kind of live at the intersection of those two words, of story and truth. And I believe it is our exploration of that convergence that generates not only meaning, but also purpose, which is our pursuit of meaning. Now, there may come a time in the not-so-distant future when the genie's promise will become possible, when technology will provide virtual experiences that will rival anything reality has to offer. And I find this idea both exciting and terrifying, because I worry that our pursuit of entertainment will increasingly tempt us to choose pleasure over purpose. And to be honest, I think that we need a greater sense of purpose in the world. Not only because of all the ways it has been shown to benefit us both mentally and physically, but also just because of what it means to us as a species, how it requires us to respect both our stories and the truth, and how it puts us on a path to becoming something greater than we are. So I think we should choose purpose. It's a tough choice and there's no guarantees, but the journey itself is worth it, because it's real and it means something. Which is why, in the end, sadly, I would not take the genie's offer. However, what if the genie decides to sweeten the pot a little? It's the same offer, but with a twist. You get the storybook life. It isn't real. But this time, the genie will make you forget that it isn't real. So you'll actually think that it is real. So now what?